My dad. You know, it's real tough to describe my dad.
Down to earth, humble guy, family-oriented man.
The most amazing thing about my dad is that my dad took me and my brothers in when we were really little, and he never made us feel any different. We were always his. Even DNA didn't match, we were always his, and I appreciate everything he did for us.
Just an all-American, great man, a man that loves his family, a man that loves his wife, and always took care of his kids.
You know, he was always there to help me, though I was reluctant, the first of all the kids. He was always there for me.
My husband, he's a special man. Having a full-time job and taking care of my daughter, it makes him special, really special.
He's the reason why I try to get into my hobbies and everything versus just being a complete businessman.
Dad is very funny, loving, caring.
He's one of those guys that always seemed to know everything about everything, and you know, I always thought he was wrong. It's only later on that I learned that almost everything that he told me was, you know, at least true or accurate.
Well, my dad, I mean, obviously he's my first teacher, so really directed us to teach us good manners and discipline. He was in the military, so we kind of know the discipline part for the early age.
Show me that working hard, it does pay off in the long run. Show me how to be a father. You know, he's a great father. I just had my own son.
My father, he is a caring individual who pretty much taught me the ways of the world.
He was gone from the house a lot for work. He did it all for us, for me, my sister, my mom.
And for my husband, just, you know, like the friendship that I look into, so he's there. I mean, you know, been married for almost 20 years.
You know, I have a child now, and this is my first Father's Day, so I appreciate everything he's done for me in my life.
Fondest memory of my father is actually
raising me up through my sports life. You know what I'm saying? Through my childhood. Always being there for me at my most difficult times. But definitely for the sports though, because most of my childhood was growing up being an athlete.
He took me to a kite festival in Oregon, and we were on the beach, and I just remember all the big kites up in the sky, and it was something that was amazing to me.
My dad said that I used to climb up in his lap, and I would sit in his lap, and he had a beard, I believe it was, and he said I used to grab his beard and I would tug his beard and I would go choo 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 choo.
When I was 8, 9 years old, and would toss me up in the air. And even then, he would also, as I come back down to earth, he would give me the tickle, and saying that he's the tickle monster.
I remember he was patient with me, and you know, he taught me for about a week till I was able to ride that bike, and I was already 12 years old, so.
I was able to go to my dad's fishing camp in Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, and catch a bunch of redfish and speckled trout with him. It was one of the better moments I can ever remember, spending with my dad.
First fight in school, I got in trouble, and he picked me up, and immediately I thought I was in trouble. Like initially, I thought I was gonna get in trouble, but he picked me up and he asked me if I started the fight. I said no. He said, "Did you lose?" I was like, "No, sir." And he's like, "Okay, we're gonna go Dairy Queen to get some ice cream." So it was like.
When he gets his new guns, we go out shooting, and just spends the whole day with him out in the wilderness, and then we go home after and cook a barbecue and sit down with the family and eat.
He gets sick with the stomach, and then he almost lost cell phone. I was by myself in the living room. I mean, I remember it, and I'm still telling him like, I hate you, like I hate you. But it's something that I will tell my kids.
Saturday mornings when he'd come and pick me up to go play basketball. Basketball was my life. Basketball was his life in high school.
Whenever it was football season, you know, I was playing high school football. My dad was there. He was running the down markers. As he said, he had the best seat in the house, which I'll never forget that.
Dad I just want to say thank you for everything.
I love you, miss you. Thank you for all the support.
I love you, Daddy.
Feliz Día del Padre.
Dad, I love you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Everything I do is for the betterment of my family, like everything you did was for the betterment of your family.
Thank you, for steering me in the right path, for showing me everything that I had to do in life and that I still had to do.
I say, Dad, I miss you. And hopefully we can catch up on old times.
You've always been a staple point in my life. You've always been my hero, and I just want to tell you I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. So just another year. Glad you're still around. Hope you hear from many more. Love you.